Right now, at this exact second, over 3.5 billion people are staring at a screen. They're not reading. They're not thinking. They're scrolling. And somewhere in a glass tower in Silicon Valley, a team of the world's smartest engineers is watching every tap, every pause, every flick of your eye, and feeding it back into a machine that's getting better every single minute at one specific thing, keeping you distracted. They're not after your data. They're not just after your money. In the 21st century, the most valuable thing you own isn't in your bank account. It's the 86,400 seconds you wake up with every morning. Your attention, that's the currency. And right now, you're hemorrhaging it. But here's the thing no algorithm wants you to realize. The moment you stop to scroll, the moment you choose depth over dopamine, you become ungovernable. This is not a productivity hack. This is not a morning routine. This is a declaration of cognitive independence. Welcome to the Deep Focus. Let's get one thing straight first. Your inability to focus is not a personal failure. You are not weak. You are not lazy. You are not broken. You are a human being who has been pitted against $1 billion machine, specifically engineered to exploit the deepest vulnerabilities in your psychology. The infinite scroll? That wasn't an accident. It was designed by Ozzer Raskin, and he's publicly apologized for it, because the mechanism he created steals, on average, 200,000 years of human attention. Every single day. Variable reward schedules. The same neurological trigger behind slot machines. The red notification badge, calibrated to trigger your threat detection instinct. The autoplay feature, cutting off your brain's natural pause and reflect moment before you even know it happened. Every feature, every color choice, every sound, engineered in a lab, tested on millions of users, optimized to make you stay. And the real cost isn't just lost time. The research is terrifying. Fragmented attention rewires your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for deep thinking, long-term planning, and creative insight. Microsoft found the average human attention span has dropped to 8 seconds. 8. A goldfish holds 9. We are not becoming more informed. We are becoming more reactive. We're turning ourselves into passive data filters for machines, instead of the architects of our own reality. The algorithm doesn't want you to think deeply. Deep thinkers are dangerous. Deep thinkers ask questions. Deep thinkers build things that threaten the entire system. The algorithm wants you scrolling, consuming, reacting, never creating, never building, never threatening. So what do you do about it? Here's a seductive lie of our era. Speed is power. Move fast. Consume faster. More information, more productivity, more output. Keep up with the feed. Keep up with the news. Keep up with the algorithm. But I want you to think about this. AI can write a 10,000-word essay in 30 seconds. It can generate 100 images before you finish your coffee. It processes the entirety of human knowledge in the time it takes you to blink. You cannot win a race against a machine. Not on speed, not on volume, not on efficiency. But here is what AI absolutely cannot replicate. The feeling of sitting alone at 2 in the morning, wrestling with an idea that won't let you sleep. The way a single sentence in a book can crack your entire worldview open. The slow burn of obsession that turns confusion into clarity. The human experience of going deep. When you live life at maximum velocity, bouncing between tabs, between apps, between half-consumed ideas, you are not becoming more powerful. You are becoming a second-rate machine. You're outsourcing your depth to a device that has no depth to give. The researchers call it shallow work, the cognitive ruts we fall into when we're always on, always reactive, always available. Cal Newport calls it the death of your most valuable skill. Meanwhile, the people building the most meaningful things in the world, the scientists, the writers, the founders who change industries, they all share one counterintuitive habit. They go slow to go deep. Leonardo da Vinci spent 4 years staring at a wall before he painted the Last Supper. Einstein described his greatest breakthroughs as coming not from calculation, but from long, solitary walks where he let his mind wander without interruption. Newton developed calculus, arguably the most important mathematical framework in human history. During a period of forced isolation, a plague had shut Cambridge down. No distractions, no social obligations, just depth. Your competitive advantage in the age of AI is not speed. It is not volume. It is the irreplaceable human capacity for profound, sustained, original thought. Protect it like your life depends on it, because your best life does. So, how do you build a fortress? How do you carve out depth in a world designed for distraction? First, understand that silence is not emptiness. Silence is infrastructure. Every breakthrough idea, every work of lasting creative genius, every decision that altered the course of someone's life, it was born not in a notification-filled afternoon, but in a pocket of stillness that most people are too afraid to sit in. We've been conditioned to fear silence, to fill every gap with content, noise, or stimulation. A quiet moment feels like lost time, like you're falling behind. But the opposite is true. Silence is where your brain finally gets to do its most important work, consolidating what you've learned, making connections you couldn't force consciously, surfacing the insights that the noise was drowning out. This is not soft philosophy. This is neuroscience. The default mode network, the part of your brain that activates during rest and silence, is responsible for self-reflection, creative synthesis, future planning, and moral reasoning. It only fires when you stop consuming. Every time you reach for your phone during a quiet moment, you are shutting down the most sophisticated cognitive system you have. You are silencing your own genius to watch someone else's reel. Here's what the fortress looks like in practice. It means choosing consciously and deliberately to protect blocks of time so sacred that no notification, no person, no platform gets access. Not 1 hour a week, every single day. It means creating an environment that signals to your brain, this is a time we go deep. A physical space, a ritual, a trigger, whatever it takes to shift your nervous system out of reactive mode and into creative mode. It means tolerating the discomfort of the first 15 minutes, when your brain screams for stimulation and your hand reaches for the phone, and sitting through it, because on the other side of that discomfort is where the real work begins. When you build this fortress, something remarkable happens. The algorithm loses its grip, because you stop being a reactive organism responding to external triggers, and you become a deliberate one, responding only to your own internal compass. No platform can manipulate someone who has cultivated stillness. No feed can hijack someone who knows exactly where their attention is going and why. The silence is not the absence of power. The silence is the power. Now let's get tactical, because inspiration without execution is just entertainment. The flow protocol is simple. It is not easy, but it is simple. Step 1, define your one true target. Not 5 priorities, not a to-do list. One thing that, if you made genuine progress on today, would make today matter. Write it down before you open a single app. Step 2, protect your peak window. For most people, the first 90 to 120 minutes after waking are the hours of highest cognitive clarity. That window belongs to your deepest work, not an email, not an Instagram, not to the news. Whoever controls your morning controls your day. Step 3, build your on-ramp. You cannot go from 0 to deep work in 30 seconds. Develop a pre-focus ritual, 3 minutes. Same sequence every time. It could be brewing coffee with no phone. It could be 10 deep breaths. It could be writing 3 sentences in a journal. The ritual is a signal to your brain. It's time to go deep. Step 4, defend the session ruthlessly. Phone in another room, not face down. Another room. Website blockers on. A single document or tool open. The goal is to make distraction inconvenient enough that your brain stops reaching for it. Step 5, log your depth. At the end of every focus session, write one sentence, what you worked on and how long you held focus without breaking. Not to judge yourself, to build self-knowledge. Over weeks, you will see a pattern. You will know when you're sharpest. You will know what breaks your focus first, and you will optimize accordingly. 1 hour of true, uninterrupted deep work, where you're fully present, fully engaged, pushing your thinking to its edge, is worth more than 8 hours of distracted, reactive, multitask performance. Quality of attention beats quantity of hours. Every time. The most productive, creative, impactful people alive are not working more. They are working deeper. This is not a privilege for the few. This is a skill. And like any skill, it can be built one session at a time, starting today. Here's where we land. The algorithm is not going away. The notifications will keep coming. The feeds will keep refreshing. The machines will keep getting smarter, faster, more persuasive. You cannot fight the current by swimming harder. You win by choosing to step out of the river entirely. Your attention is the most powerful thing you own. It shapes what you learn, what you create, who you become, what legacy you leave behind. Every second of deep, intentional focus you give to something that matters, to your craft, your relationships, your ideas, your purpose, is a second that cannot be harvested by any algorithm. It becomes yours, permanently. So the question is not whether you can afford to focus. The question is, can you afford not to? Freeze the chaos. Build the fortress. Protect your depth. The world doesn't need more content consumers. It needs more deep thinkers, more original builders, more people who are dangerous because they have learned to think for themselves, slowly, powerfully, and without permission. That person starts with one focused hour. Today, protect your focus, architect your reality. If this hit different, subscribe, because we're just getting started. The currency of attention belongs to you. Will you spend it on algorithms that aim to keep you distracted, or will you invest it to architect your own masterpiece? The tools change, but your signature is immutable. Subscribe to Substratum to reclaim your mind and join the digital renaissance. Freeze the chaos. Choose depth. Leave your signature.